Hey guys, FluffyBoy32 here, and I want to do a quick tutorial on how to properly Teflon tape a KJW KC02 magazine. The reason I want to do this is the way this magazine is designed, it tends to leak very often. So the best way to do this is to Teflon tape the base of the magazine, and if you don't properly Teflon tape it, it will continue to leak. So this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to properly Teflon tape it, so here we go. The first thing you're going to need is a 2.5-inch Allen key. You can normally pick these up in just about any Allen key set. So check your Allen key set and look for the 2.5 sized Allen key. Now the next thing you need to do is check your magazines for gas. I always store my magazines with gas in them, so you need to make sure that they don't have gas in them before you start to open them. So let's go ahead and check. Okay, so now that all the gas is out, we're good to go on the next step. Now what you need to do is screw out this screw located right behind the fill valve on the base of the magazine. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unscrew this screw on the base of the magazine. So as we do that, the magazine is going to come up off the base of the magazine is going to come up off the magazine itself. So, and you can push this down and you can see that the screw is coming out. So let's go ahead and continue to pull that off. It's a fairly long screw, so this could take a minute. Okay, so now that you have the base of your magazine out, you're going to have three parts: your spring, your screw, and the base itself. So go ahead and take the spring off. You're not going to need that for a few minutes, and just go ahead and leave the screw on, or you can take it off. This really does not matter on this step. There is a little piece down here. It's a rubber O-ring. If that comes out, go ahead and keep it on the screw. Okay, now onto the actual Teflon taping itself. There's an O-ring going all the way around the base of the magazine itself. What we're going to do is we're going to help that O-ring out, and we're going to Teflon tape around through here and between this gap right here. You don't want to Teflon tape this little nub right here, because that's what your spring is going to be holding onto in your magazine. You want to tape right around through here. That's all you need to do is tape around the big block right here. You don't need to Teflon tape around these two little nubs. So let's go and do that. Now, as far as length of Teflon tape, I normally use about 6 inches of Teflon tape to start out. Depending on how bad your leak is, you may need more or less, but I normally start out with 6 inches just for a simple leak, or just to go ahead and Teflon tape mags that haven't started leaking yet. Okay, now once you're done Teflon taping the base of your magazine, it should look something like this. You don't want it covering these two little nubs, like I said before. You don't want to be covering those two. You just want to be covering this base of the magazine. This is going to be where the gas is held inside the magazine. This outside part where the nub is just where your spring goes. So now go ahead and follow the process backwards and reinstall the base of your magazine. Okay, now once you have the base of your magazine on, you're going to have to put quite a bit of pressure to push this Teflon tape down. So go ahead and take your screw, put it into the screw hole, and screw it down as tight as you can. Once you have it on as tight as you can, go ahead and put some gas in it and check for leaks. Okay, so now that we have the base of our magazine on, the screw is in place and tightened down, let's go ahead and check for leaks. Okay, so now that you check for leaks, just listen for it. Sometimes the best way to check for leaks is to fill it up, just 5 seconds of gas, maybe a little more, just to hold, expand the O-rings in the magazine. Let it sit for about a day or so, and if you come back and there's still gas in it, you're good to go. If there's not, you may want to Teflon tape it just a little bit more, and you should be good to go. So, I hope that helped you guys with Teflon taping your KC02 magazine, and I hope this helps. Later.